Hi guys, in this video I would like to tell you about this 2021 Range Rover codenamed L405. This model was produced from 2012 to 2021. As you may know, not so long ago the 5th generation of Range Rover was released. Which raises the question, is the 4th generation still cool in 2022? Let's find out. As always, at the end of this video we will hear a few expert opinions. The first thing I would like to mention here is the size. I'm not a big Range Rover fan, but I like how massive this car is. Take a look at the grille here. That's a typical Range Rover grille that makes it quite recognizable. The LED light pattern is also pretty recognizable. Me, I don't really like it, but without this pattern, this wouldn't be the Range Rover we all know. Unlike most of the modern large SUVs, the design is pretty conservative. Which is not bad, but if you prefer vehicles which attract a lot of attention, Range Rover is not a perfect choice. Nowadays the black rims are quite popular, but I prefer lighter ones. These rims are pretty huge, but since they are black, you wouldn't be able to see it from a distance. This accent line here is also black, but I would prefer a constant one, like white or silver. So here we are inside. There is a ton of space in here. I have a feeling I'm in a huge truck or something. It's not that I need so much space, but I definitely like it. Everything looks cool and is cool. Cool and expensive. Leather, wood and aluminum are literally everywhere, which makes this car even more luxurious. This car has two glove boxes, an upper one and a lower one. Honestly, I haven't seen anything like this before. Is the Range Rover a family car? I really believe so. There is plenty of space here for 4 people. Like most of modern vehicles, a Range Rover has a few screens, which are pretty decent, by the way. One more cool thing about this car is this huge central console. The size of this console makes the interior of Range Rover more spaceful. Now it's time to get on the road and see how it drives. I don't feel like the king of the road or superior, but I do have that feeling that I'm driving a luxurious, expensive car. This is certainly one of the highest things I have ever driven in my life. I am like sitting in some kind of a semi-truck or something. This is quite an interesting experience. Driving a Range Rover is really easy, comfortable and pleasant. I think you can drive hundreds and hundreds of miles and you won't get tired at all. I really like how quiet it is in here. This is one of the quietest cars there is. I wouldn't say that the acceleration is extremely impressive. It is good enough but not insanely quick. But I don't think it is supposed to be fast and sporty. I think a Range Rover is intended to be comfortable and safe, which it is. Now it's time to hear a few more opinions about this car.
Action!
Julia, what do you like about this car?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You don't like anything at all about this car?
It's a horrible, huge, tasteless car.
Mm-hmm. It hurts my feeling when you say it.
Why? You don't like it?
No, I do like this car.
Oh, you like it now?
I have to.
Okay, let's talk about it. What do you like about it?
No, no.
Tell me about it.
Everything
Give me
I
some
like.
inspiration.
I like everything about this car. I like that it
You
is
sure
like,
about it?
well, okay, not everything. Yeah. There are some things I don't like about this car.
Okay, tell me something.
I don't like that it is not German.
It is not?
Yeah,
What?
it is not German. It is a British car.
Oh, you only like German cars?
Mostly.
Oh, you're biased, aren't you?
I don't understand what it means, but probably I am.
Okay.
So, Yulia, okay, what do you like about this car? Please tell me.
Okay, I like its
Do tell.
interior.
Mm-hmm.
It's black, and this black color, it's different. Well, you know, you have to be really careful with black color because pretty often it doesn't really look great. It's, you know, grainy and grayish. This one, this black, it's like deep black color. It's solid and tasteful. I like textures. I like the ceiling. I like those mirrors a lot, actually. What else do I like? I like the combination of colors. Well, everything's black, but if something is not black, it fits to the rest. And it's pretty rare because in other cars, you know, there are some elements they like stand out, but not in a good way. And this one is, you know, everything fits.
Okay, that's cool.
Also, I like how it goes. I like
the way it drives, right?
The way you drive it. Yeah, it feels like the way this car goes it's pretty. The character of this car is really close to my character. You know, it's just it's a good fit for me. Just the way you drive.
You mean out of control, right?
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
It's crazy. You know.
Okay, exactly.
That's who I am.
That's what you are.
You know me.
Yeah, I sure do.
Yep.
Okay, so you like the interior, you like how it drives. What about the exterior? I mean, do you like these huge, totally black cars?
Not really, no. So, I mean, I find it tasteful. It looks good. It's, you know, it's tasteful. I do like it. It's not something for me. It's not something I would want to. Well, yes, it's a little bit too big. It feels too big, both inside and outside. But in terms of my taste, I would prefer something smaller. So I would prefer a smaller car, a little bit smaller, with the same feeling.
That's cool. Okay, okay, you already mentioned a few items, but what else you do not like about this car?
In terms of interior, this panel, it's
too many scratches, right?
yeah, it
Looks old.
a little bit. You know, it feels like this car is a little bit tired because of it. Because this, if you use this texture, it needs to be really, really high quality and strong. And if it has scratches and stuff like that, it doesn't really look great.
Okay, what would you say about this? I don't know how to call it actually.
I don't like. Well, I do like the idea of having a place where you could put your hand, but I don't like design of it. I think it's not elegant enough for this car. It's I don't really like it. What else I don't like? It's too big for me, the car, and
the seats, right?
the seats. They're a little bit too big for me and not that comfortable. Well, they are comfortable. It's just it doesn't fit perfectly to me, to my back. And another thing I was thinking about is how do you call it? I don't remember.
Can you describe it? Gas? Gasoline?
No, when you...
MPG? Miles per gallon, no?
No. Okay, wait. I'm too tired.
Speak Russian, please. Okay, any other?
Pedal gas. Any other languages? I can speak Ukrainian too.
Okay, I don't know how to call it actually. Gas pedal, I guess.
Engine, I don't know.
Gas pedal. Sorry, no.
Okay, let's just skip this part. Right?
Okay.
I think that's all.
Okay, do you think this car is out of date. It's outdated. You know. Do you think it's not really modern? Or do
It
you
is
think-
modern. I find it really modern and cool, and a lot of features and.
These
yes,
screens, right?
I even need to learn how to use those screens because I'm not get used to cars like that. Yeah, it's really modern. It feels really modern to me, but not as modern as Tesla. You know, it's modern but classy at the same time. You know, like all British.
Can I call this car conservative?
Yeah.
Do you think it is
Well,
conservative?
it's kind of, it has some conservative in its style, but in terms of features, it feels, I would say it's conservative. Yeah. Action.
Rima, what do you like about this car?
I like that there is a lot of space here. I can put all of my stuff because I'm a very active person, and I like bicycling. I have longboard, and now I'm learning how to surf. So
It all requires a lot of space. Right?
yes,
Cool. What do you like about the interior of this car?
it's like a mix of conservative style and technologies. This is what I like in this car.
Do you like that this interior is totally black? Not totally black, 95% black.
Not really. I prefer when interior is light. It just seems that there is more space, more air, you know, to breathe.
Okay. Do you like that this car, I mean, that the exterior is totally black? I mean, the grille is black, the rims are black. So do you think it is cool?
I like black cars if they're matte. Matte?
Yeah,
Matte?
not gloss, right?
Not gloss, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if there is any
Dust or
dust,
something.
yeah,
It doesn't look cool anymore, right?
yeah,
It
doesn't
looks
look clean.
dusty. Yeah, it looks dirty. Okay, do you like how it drives?
I don't really like it
Mm.
because it feels that it's so heavy, not enough power.
The acceleration is pretty slow, right?
Yeah, like I press the accelerate pedal and nothing happens. It doesn't move. So comparing to the car I drive now,
It's not good enough, right?
yeah,
It's not fast enough.
it's not competitive at all for me.
I get it. Do you feel safe when you drive this car?
Yes, I do though.
It's because it's large, huge, right?
I don't know nothing, like I know nothing about the way it was built, but I just, probably because it's heavy, it like it gives me a trust that the base of this car is very protective.
Reliable, right?
Yeah, very reliable.
Okay, what else do you not like about this car? Besides the acceleration? Besides how not slow, it's not fast enough. Okay, what else do you not like?
Talking about interior, I don't really like this window shield. It has 2 layers. I don't know, probably we can show it later. But I just don't know how can I hold it, how can I manage it if I'm driving. I mean, there are like 2 parts. One we can move here and another one stays in front. And for example, like I'm driving and I wanna,
You don't want to interrupt your attention, right?
yeah, I wanna fold it, but I need to make so
So many moves.
So many movements. Yeah. So I don't think that it's safe to do that while I'm driving.
Do you think that these screens that they were designed like properly, that the features that this car contains, that this car has, they're like really accessible, that you can easily configure everything you want?
I need to spend more time to get full knowledge, how it works. I like that there are a lot of features in this car because I can set up exactly the way I want this car to move and to entertain, you know. Another thing about the screens that I don't like, because it's like glaze and it's easy to leave fingerprints, and also sometimes I think dust also would
yeah, so you have to constantly wipe it up, wipe it away.
Yeah.
Do you think that this car is out of date, or do you think this car is still modern?
Well, it's not modern, but especially after driving Tesla, probably you will think that, oh my god, it's just like the time machine back. But for me personally, I prefer this like mix of conservative and modern styles.
And overall, what would you say about this car? Would you buy it? Would you not buy it?
No.
So because of the size, right? Or
Because
is there any
it's not-
other reason?
Because of the movements, because of the acceleration, because it's just like so huge and heavy.
You need a faster car, right?
Yeah. I mean, not for speeding, you know, fast for speeding, but at least just to start driving. So sorry, Range Rover. And also,
Another day, right?
my left leg, you know, when I was driving, we didn't mention, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but we can mention it now.
Yeah. So I'm 5 feet 2 inches, and which is like 158 centimeters for another part of the world. Translation.
The European part of the world.
Yeah. And even I'm not that short, still I set it up the seat on the minimum, and while I was driving, which was about 15 minutes, my left leg was I felt so uncomfortable because of like the muscles. My left leg was to say,
it was sleepy, right? This is how they say it.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
My left leg was sleeping.
Yeah, I mean the muscle itself. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, just like I think the blood circulation was stopped in the end. Yeah, and also the thing is, because I need to sit a
really
bit
close, right?
Yeah, closer to touch accelerator and brake to control car. So I want to show. So I go like this, and yeah, this window shields. If I put it like this, and if I go closer,
it's not really convenient, right?
It's not convenient at all because you cannot move it. I don't know if you can see, guys, but yep, this is the world. So please, Range Rover, think about us. Not big people.
Action. Violeta, what do you like about this car?
What do I like about this car? If we're talking about interior design. I like that the quality of the car, because everything that you touch, it feels like it's made not with just like cheap plastic. It's made with, what is it, like leather or something. I don't know how this called, but
Alcantara or something. I would say so.
Alcantara or something.
Yeah.
It feels really nice, and yeah, you feel like you're driving a good quality car. So that's what I liked about it.
And expensive. Does it feel expensive?
Yeah, it does feel expensive. Also, what I liked is a lot of features here. So you pretty much everything that you need you can find here. You can even find massage, like you're driving and there is like a massage chair kind of. So it's really nice also to have. What else? I think like it's so like how they built the car. They thought about every little detail for each passenger. So let's say if I sit here, I have like plenty of space. I have really nice controllable seats. You can control pretty much like every spot of your body, like of the seat. And also if you sit behind, it's also like you can control everything. You can recline your chair, you can like control the ACs, even the light. You can do like warm light or cold light. Yeah. So I think that's really that's what I really liked about this car. Also the screen is big, and navigation, of course, you can see everything. I like that this car is big. What else I like about this car is because it's big and the windows are big and you can see everything like whatever. Also the sunroof is nice when you open this. Oh, we already did. So yeah, you feel like you're not even like it feels like a convertible kind of. Because you can see everything. The windows are big. The sunroof. Yeah, so that's what I like about this car. Oh, also the fridge inside the car is the best you can have when you're driving. You know, drinking beer and stuff.
Why not? Yeah.
Your beer gotta be cold, right?
Yeah. There is nothing illegal here. So you can do whatever you want. Exactly.
What else?
What do you like about the exterior?
To be honest, I don't really like the exterior design because it's huge. It's like cubicle or something. How do you call it? Like it feels like, I don't know. I just don't really like the exterior design of this car, and I don't like the color. But you can always like choose your own color, so it doesn't matter. And yeah, so what I liked about the exterior is huge wheels, black wheels. It's so like this is my favorite about the exterior design of this car, because the wheels are big, black, stylish. Yeah, I liked it.
That's cool. What do you like about the way it drives, the way it handles?
Oh, I forgot to mention that when I drove this car, I like the wheel. Like this, I don't know if it's wood or something, but it doesn't feel like plastic. Like this part, it doesn't feel like it's plastic, but it's like a very good quality again. So I like when we're talking about how it drives, I like that it's smooth. Like you don't really feel the deeps and all that. So yeah, it's really nice to drive it, and it's huge. So you feel like you're in a, I don't know, like airspace mission somewhere, something like that. Yeah. So
I would buy a big car. To be honest to you, it feels like you see high and like whatever. Oh, the only thing that I didn't like also, like another thing that I didn't like, is because I'm short, and when you sit like it's not really comfortable to sit in this car when you're short. Even though you can control your seats, but like when you have short legs, it's hard to like push the pedal, and like you want to see everything on the road, and you sit like a little bit higher, but because the seats are higher, you can't really reach the pedal. That's the downsides of it. But like not all people are short, and usually guys buy this car, so it's not really a huge problem.
Okay, is there something else you do not like about this car? Probably, I don't know, something in the interior.
So in the interior, what I don't like, so there are two sides of the like when there are a lot of features in this car, it's like on the one hand it's good to have, on the other hand it's like hard to navigate and hard to figure out where is what. So especially when you just bought a car, you and you're driving, you like have to like control what's going on the road, and you also like want to turn the AC on, for example, and like or something else, right? Turn on the massage chairs. And you kind of have to figure out how it works and where to push. So it's good to have a lot of features, but it's also like hard to find them.
Okay, do you think this car is out of date, or do you think that this car is still modern?
It depends. So if you look from the outside, like at the car, I think it's not really, it doesn't look modern, because so how the look of modern cars right now, they're like sleek, or how you call it, like smooth, not smooth, but kind of like different shape. So this one is like a little bit outdated, I think. But as soon as you get inside, it doesn't look outdated at all. So it's a lot of features again. The design is cool, the quality and all that, and also what else? Like the leather. I think from the inside it looks pretty more modern.
Despite the fact that this model is already 10 years old, it doesn't look outdated. I think it will seem out of date only to those who have already driven the latest generation. There are a whole lot of cool features in this model, most of which are really practical, and some of them make this car luxurious. I think most of those who have driven the Range Rover will agree that driving is much more comfortable than in most other cars. Like other large SUVs, Range Rover is quite practical and spaceful, which of course is important to its owners. A new Range Rover is pretty expensive, so there are not so many people who can afford it. But those who really like this model may consider buying a used one. Thank you for watching this video.